If you're tired of high school romances where the boy and the girl only meet at school, then why not take one extra step forwards and make the girl and boy live together? The good news is that not all of these anime are about high schoolers. So here are 10 romance anime where the girl and boy live together. Number 10, Love is a Cocktail. Normal romance anime is filled with tension. You know, those good old love triangles, love confessions, hidden feelings, and all those cliches you've seen a million times before. But Love is a Cocktail tells about a married couple, and the main plot device of this show is drinking alcohol. Yeah, Aqua would be real proud of this show. Our wife here is an average office worker who says she doesn't like alcohol, but turns out she likes alcohol. And when she drinks, she adopts a totally different persona. Our husband guy loves to see this persona, so she gives her more stuff to drink. I know, not the perfect family, but at least they're in love. Like I said, don't go to watch this show expecting tons and tons of tension. This is more like a comedy slice of life show where everyone lives happily ever after while drinking tons of alcohol. Number 9, Ground Control to Psychoelectric Girl.
月とゴールクスの光の下になんか地球外生命体みたいなのがいる。
It's all laughs and smiles until you find out your long-lost cousin and she tells you she's an alien. Is she actually an alien? Well, you have to watch the anime to find out, but our main character definitely believes she's an alien. Makoto Niwa is a average schoolboy who decides to move to his aunt's house after his parents go abroad. And surprise, surprise, we find out he has a long-lost cousin who has a very strange personality. She wraps herself in a futon instead of going to school and speaks like an extraterrestrial alien who came to invade Earth. And to make things worse, she isn't the only eccentric girl in town. Turns out this town's full of several other nutjobs as well. Even if you don't love the story, just watch it for the artwork. I swear to God, this is one of the best artwork I've seen in romance anime. Number 8, Brighter Than the Dawning Blue. What happens when your waifu lands from the moon? What are we gonna call her? Luna Princess? Okay, let me back up a little and explain things. So, the moon has its own nation, and after a long war it has established peace with Earth and sends their princess Fina in order to get more knowledgeable of Earth and its culture. Fina is now forced to stay at Tatsuya's house, and even though he has his problems about her first, he slowly starts to understand where she's coming from. I mean, she comes from the moon, so the way they behave in the moon is completely different from the way we behave on Earth. So, should you expect a girl to land from the moon right now to your doorstep? Yeah, keep dreaming. Good luck with that. Number 7, I can't understand what my husband is saying.
面白いの？
面白い。
真っ白さんは俺の嫁！
お前の嫁は私だ！
Once again, we're moving into husbands and wives because there are too many romances with high schoolers in it. This time, our wife isn't a drunk. Oh wait, she likes drinking. But not as much as the wife from Love is a Cocktail. The good thing is that our wife is a normal person in the relationship. She has a hard-working office lady who spends a normal life while her husband is a straight-up otaku who is holed up in his room while making a living using his blog. Just like Love is a Cocktail, this is also a slice-of-life anime that shows the daily challenges our husband and wife have to face while meeting new people around them. If you're tired of those anime that take ages to make our main duo the couple, then you're gonna love this one. I mean, the two are married from the start. Number 6, Final Approach. Your parents are dead, and you're living alone with your sister. You spend a peaceful and happy life without any troubles. Then, in one night, a girl appears at your doorstep with a couple of bodyguards. She straight up goes and says, "Let's get married because Japan has declared a new law where teenagers are forced to get married." You are surprised. What should you do? Why were you born in an anime like this? Why is that girl giving you a strange look? Now, I just summarized the premise of the Final Approach so you can understand it better. Once again, it's one of those we gotta get married as soon as possible anime, but this time the Japanese government is behind it. Oh, and how will our sister react to the news? Watch the anime and find out. Number 5, Engaged to the Unidentified.
小紅は小紅だぞ。
Once again, we have one of those I never asked for this, but they suddenly landed on my doorstep anime, where a main character realizes some other guy made his life's decisions for him. This time, the mastermind behind the plan is their late grandfather, Hakuya Mitsumini, and his younger sister, Mashiro, have moved from their countryside home to the Yonomori household in order to get more acquainted with their new family. This show isn't anything special if you look at it from the outside, but what's great about it is how it executes the story really well. All of those anime cliches are handled in an interesting way, and this anime knows how to even make the small details very special as the story moves along. Number 4, Wreck.
ずっと字幕を音読している。何なんだよこいつ。
One small decision can change your life. Now, this has one of those long premises, so I quickly gloss over what happened. There's this one guy, he wants to go on a date, but the girl is supposed to go with him on the date, never appears. Instead of going home, he's accompanied by a different girl who is more cheerful and energetic. When they arrive home, they realize they live in the same apartment. They part ways, but our guy wakes up in the middle of the night to see the girl's building on fire. He invites her to stay in his room. Stuff happens, and soon they realize they're going to be professionally related as well. More stuff happens, and the two try to understand what the hell their relationship is. Is it platonic love? Is it true love? I'll watch the anime and find out. Number 3, My Bride is a Mermaid.
はてどちらの娘さんじゃろか。はじめまして。私 瀬戸さんと申します。
Once again, we have the unrealistic world of anime where boys sinking in the oceans are saved by mermaids. And then in the evening, the same girl comes to the house and tells him to accept responsibility right in front of his parents. Yeah, this guy isn't going to have a happy life. Turns out she said to accept responsibility, she meant she should marry him because there's a law that says a human who sees a mermaid should marry her. My Bride is a Mermaid is a show that executes the landed in the wrong place and got a waifu concept really well, and even adds the comedy exactly in the right time. Yes, there are times when the jokes go too overboard and the anime goes from slightly unrealistic to, oh come on, we know this can't happen in real life. Number 2, Inu X Boku SS.
お会いできる日を心待ちにしておりました。リリチオ様。
Even though one half of the main couple wants to destroy the other half's privacy, Inu X Boku SS is one of those unique romance anime shows that can make you wonder what sort of guy came up with this idea. The anime follows a sheltered daughter of a wealthy family named Ririchio Shirakian. Riri wants to live on her own, so she moves into a high-security apartment complex where she finds out that her neighbors, as well as herself, are all half demons. I know, and you thought your neighbors were bad. And what's also special is that each person in the apartment gets his or her own bodyguard, and even though Riri doesn't ask for one, she finds herself served by Soshi Miketsumi. If you love those mistress bodyguard romances, then this is the show for you. Number 1, TAISHOU OTOME OTOGIBANASHI.
君は
はじめまして、玉彦様。私、名をゆずきと申します。玉彦様のお嫁さんになるために。
Since we have a ton of arranged marriages, why not end this list with another arranged marriage? Yep, here we have one of those stories where the girl straight up lands the boy's house and says she's his future wife. No need to say, this is one of those sad boy, cheerful girl love stories everyone likes to watch and once in a while. My attention first went to this from the manga, which does a great job showing the inner struggles of the characters. Yeah, I know, this is labeled as a comedy anime, and while there are plenty of comedy skits, there's also some genuine emotional tension going around the story. This was released last season, so it's fresh off the charts, so make sure to watch this one and be ready for its second season.